All right, we're slowly connecting live. There we go. Okay, so we are live. I'm also going to hit that record button. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, bless you. Yay, there we go. We are live. So if you guys are joining for the first time ever, well, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Just setting up my final things here. There we go. We are officially ready. So, like I said, if you guys are live for the first time, welcome, welcome. My name is Angie. I'm a fitness and the lifestyle coach helping women get to that unshakable confidence feeling, obviously, through fitness, hence why we're here. So, if you guys have no equipment, no problem. There's no equipment for today. It's all going to be this. So if you have this, you are fine. Feel free to wear shoes or no shoes. There's not going to be a lot of impact from our lower body, but there's going to be lots of impact from our upper body. You'll also need your favorite playlist going on in your ears. So I have mine going on right now. So if you want to throw some music on, feel free. That way you can still listen to the coaching and cueing. We will be needing either a bench or a chair if you don't have either one of those. And if you don't have either one of those, I'm sure you would have a wall right behind you. We'll be doing our exercises on the floor with our exercise mat. That is optional as well. It's just more for comfort. So now that you guys know all the things, let's get ourselves warmed up. So we are going to start with our upper body in our windmill position. So don't mind Shelby in the background. She is joining us. So with our palms facing forward, we're going to touch down to our toes, keeping our head down to the floor, really opening up our lower extremities, as well as our upper thoracic spine, aka upper back. Keep those legs straight, soft bend in the knees. We'll do about 6 more rotations from where you guys are at. Each side will count as 1 rotation. Remember to keep that head down. Awesome job. Now, if this is the first time that you guys are doing anything physical for today, we're really going to warm things up. So keep those feet nice and wide, hinge forward at the waist. We're going to walk ourselves out into a plank. This time we're going to hold ourselves in a plank, reaching up and coming forward, reaching that opposite knee right back down to our plank. Again, reaching up, coming up to our opposite knee, back to that plank. From this position, bring one foot all the way out to the side of your hands. And we're just going to shift our weight front and back. Just opening things up. If things feel tight, no problem. That's exactly what we're doing. Open things up. Right back down to the plank, nice and wide, opposite foot. Again, just shifting that weight front and back. There's no right or wrong way of doing it, just making sure we are moving. Awesome job. Get back down to that plank. We're going to walk our hands all the way up, keeping our head down. We're going to do that plank, or sorry, that inchworm one more time. But this time, we're going to walk our feet all the way up to our hands, feet back out, and hands back in. Awesome job. All right, guys, we are getting ready to start. I'm so excited. So it's going to be an 8-minute EMOM, which means we have 1 minute to do all the exercises. You guys can choose if you want to add some progressions or some regressions. And then we have a 30-second rest. So I'm always going to show you guys the next exercise before we get into it. So the first one here is our eccentric push-ups, my favorite. Your choice if you want to do this from your hands, from your knees or from your toes. We're going to count down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you're on the ground, hands up, lift up, right back up. We're doing this continuously for 1 minute. If you feel like you would like to do it from a bench or from a chair, grab that and let's get ready because we're doing this for 1 whole minute. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Count those 8 seconds out at your own pace. Remember your options from your knees. If you're on your knees, untuck those toes. So the goal of this is just to go nice and slow, making sure we're always in that plank position on the way down, especially on the way up. Just like that, ladies, we're halfway through. Awesome job. Remember, same thing if you're doing it from a chair. We got 15 seconds to go. Then you'll have your first 30-second rest. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. You guys have a 30-second rest as I show you guys the next movement. We are going to be onto our backs. So again, our mats may help us. We're doing dead bugs. We're going to open up the core nice and slow here. Both arms straight up in front, knees stacked right on top of those hips. We're going to bring opposite leg down with opposite arm as everything else stays in center. And we're going to rotate right to that opposite side. All right, ladies, you guys have 6 seconds to get ready. Get yourself on the ground. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. We want to keep our lower back pressed to the floor. So if you're feeling a gap underneath where you can stick your hand, push it down, restart, reset. Make sure those toes are always pointed up towards you. That'll help engage our core more so than our hip flexors. That's it. Nice and slow, halfway there, 30 seconds to go. If you want to be more challenging, slow it down, just like that eccentric push-up. Oh, 15 seconds left. Here we get a 30-second rest coming up in 8 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1, 30-second rest. All right, guys, things are starting to pick up now. Now, this is your choice if you want to use, again, a bench, a chair, or if you want to do this from the floor. We're doing explosive push-ups. So explosive push-ups, whether it's from your knees or from your toes, you're getting down into a push-up and you are exploding all the way off the ground. So that way your hands are coming off the floor. If you'd like an option, get yourselves over to a bench and you can do a staggered stance. So 1 foot is forward and 1 foot back. Does not matter which one. You can switch those feet up. 30 seconds in. Let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Explosive push-ups. Make sure those hands are coming off the floor. We're doing this for 1 whole minute. Your choice. I'm just showing you guys different areas where you guys can be doing this. Remember that option as well. We're 30 seconds in, staggered stance, still pushing yourself off. Whoa, 15 seconds. Come on, keep moving. 8 more to go. Come on, keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1. Shut things down. Awesome job, Shelby. That's it, Katie. You guys are rocking it. 30 seconds. Water bottles. Those of you that have those close by, we're going to use them. We're doing a water bottle crunch, or if you have some weights, feel free to use those as well. For our water bottle crunch, everything out, water bottle in our hand, pass it to our feet, extend without our hands or feet touching the floor for that entire minute. All right, ladies, let's go in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Just kidding, 1 minute. See if you guys are paying attention, you know? That's it, pass it through. Watch again, that low back is always staying pressed down to the floor. Halfway there. Woohoo. Love it, Shelby's using the weight. So if you guys wanted to add some weight, feel free. "20 seconds to go. That's it. Keep those heels and those arms off the floor at all times. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, 30-second rest. Awesome job. All right, ladies, we're not slowing things down yet. We're gonna head over to the wall. We're gonna do in or out push-ups. You can also do this from an inclined position. So for your in-out push-ups, if you can see my arms, we are nice and wide, pushing off the wall to be nice and close so that our elbows are coming to the inside line, or so the outside line of our body. Again, you can do that from the chair or from an inclined position. Get ready, we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Hands nice and wide and in. If you want to make this even more challenging, go ahead and hop on one foot. We're always going out and in. Hands wide, hands narrow. Keep it going. We're getting close to that 30-second mark, which is now. Remember, you can also do this from an inclined position. Don't forget that staggered stance is also an option as well. Woo, 15 seconds left. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. We're heading back down to our mats on our sides for some side plank rotations. 2 options here for you. We are all going to be down onto our forearms. Watch that your shoulder is stacked right on top of that elbow. Feet are also stacked. Hips are up in the air, reaching up, reaching through, finishing up at that top. If you'd like an option to make this more challenging, open up that leg. Still, same idea. If you need something to bring down the intensity, bend your bottom leg, lift your hips up. Still, same idea. All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. At that 30-second mark, we will switch. So find which movement feels best for you. We're going to switch in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, opposite side. Awesome job. Remember your option. You can open up that leg. If you like to make it more challenging. If you're like, no way, Angie, what is going on? Bend that bottom knee. Still, same motion. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, how is that upper body feeling, ladies? All right, we are now getting back into our push-ups, but we're doing offset push-ups. So offset push-ups, again, your choice from knees or toes. You're gonna get yourselves into a push-up, walk your hands over to the opposite side, and finish in a push-up again. Watch at those elbows stay nice and close to the side, feeling the outside of your body and the inside of that elbow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. From your knees or from your toes. Remember, if you're doing it from your knees, make sure those toes are not tucked. Awesome job. If this is also feeling challenging, feel free to get up to that chair. Instead of the offset push-up, you'll just reach up to the top of your chair, come back down and reach. Staggered stance is always an option. Awesome job, ladies. We have less than 20 seconds left. Woo. 1 more exercise after this. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly, how are we feeling? All right, last exercise of the day is our inchworm. So for our inchworm, keep those feet nice and wide, or if you want to make it more challenging, keep them narrow but hip width apart. Hinge far at the waist, and just like the warm-up, we're going to walk our hands out without shaking those hips. That's not till Friday night. And then from this position, bring those feet all the way forward to those hands, right back down to that plank. Hands finished right where you started to a standing position. We're doing this for 1 whole minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Remember, nice and still core. We don't want those hips shaking. Always finish in that standing position with our eyes stayed down on the ground. If you are feeling those hips shake, widen that stance. That'll help stabilize our core. Remember, ladies, you can also drop down to your knees at any point in time. Awesome job. 20 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. If we are feeling tired, hold yourselves in that plank positions. We got 8 seconds to go. Awesome job. We're done in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, ladies, I'm giving you guys a 90-second rest, and then we're gonna get back into that EMOM. However, we're not gonna be resting in between each exercise. You guys are gonna complete all 8 of those exercises we just did, all at 8 reps each. Don't worry, I'll be going through this with you guys. For now, take your time, slow things down, open up that arm, your chest. My favorite chest opener is keeping our palms down to the floor, elbows nice and wide, 90 degrees, rotate palms right to the behind and in front. Or we can do exactly like Shelby is, stretching out those biceps and opening up that pec up on the wall. We still have just over 60 seconds, so no need to rush. Remember, we're doing this all together at your own pace. You guys now know what your limit is, so we're gonna work within that for this last final portion. All right, ladies. 35 seconds until we go. So remember that first movement, we're doing eccentric push-ups. You're gonna count 8 seconds down, push right back up, repeat that 7 more times. We're always doing 8 repetitions. The next exercise to follow is our dead bug. Yes, we're still doing 8 reps. All right, ladies, let's get ready to get down on the ground. We got 10 more seconds till we start. If the eccentric push-ups are feeling like a challenge for you today, no problem, just do 8 regular push-ups. All right, ladies, nothing to it but to do it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Get right into that eccentric push-up, nice and slow. Remember your option from your knees or from your toes. All the way up to 8. Remember, we're not doing this for time. We're doing this for reps. Elbows nice and tight. Don't let them flare out, even if we're getting tired. If you are, take a rest. Remember, once you're done those 8 eccentric push-ups, we have 8 dead bugs coming up. You guys are moving at your own pace, or you can, of course, follow me and or Shelby. Remember, slow it down to really contract that core. Toes are always up towards you. Low back pressed down to the floor. Remember, we're just doing 8 reps. Coming up, we have our explosive push-ups, or if you'd like an option, push-up to hover. A push-up to hover is finishing in this position, down to that push-up again on your knees or on your toes. 8 reps, or we can do explosive push-ups. Choice is yours. Eight reps always. Water bottle crunch is coming up next. Remember, always 8 reps, ladies. Always breathing through. Awesome job, keep it moving. Remember, you're always doing 8 reps. Awesome job. We have our in-out wall push-ups coming up. We take your time, ladies. No need to rush. We can do our in-out wall push-ups from the wall or, of course, from the bench. Choice is yours. If you'd like to make it more challenging, remember, lift up that one leg for half the reps and switch it up. That's it, ladies. Halfway through, we have our side plank rotations. And we're doing 8 in total, so 8 each side. Remember, you can choose your options. Keep both feet staggered, one foot up in the air, or bending that bottom knee. Shoulders always stacked on top of that elbow. Make sure we're not in this position that'll really create some strain on our AC joint. We don't need any shoulder injuries today. Nice controlled movements. Remember, switch of that 8 rep count. Awesome job, ladies. We have offset push-ups coming up. Remember, if you need to take a rest, take a rest. But when you feel ready, get right back into it. Offset push-ups, knees or toes, choice is yours. Remember, you also have that option to do it on the chair. If you're doing it on the chair, get into that push-up, reach up to the top, in or out of that staggered stance. Choice is yours. Awesome job. Always 8 reps. When you're ready for that last one, ladies, we have inchworm. 8 full reps, meaning walking those hands out, feet in, and finishing with those hands up to those feet. Trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. If you need, add a micro bend in those knees. Remember, we want that core nice and strong, so no hip shaking left or right. Eight reps. You got this, ladies. We're almost there. Woo, you got this. Plenty of time. I'm giving you guys 60 more seconds to finish, no matter where you're at, before we get to that cool down. Remember, work through those motions. 45 seconds left, ladies. Yes, Katie, I love that option. Doing some good mornings, opening up those hamstrings. Remember, you can always get down to those knees if you need. If you are done, those 8 repetitions, you can hang out or you can join us in a plank because we only have 15 seconds left until we are officially done for the day. That's our 20-minute workout. Can you believe that? Woo, 8 more seconds, ladies. Keep it moving or stay in that plank with us. And we're done in 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Awesome job. As you guys are down on the floor, let's go ahead and get right into that child's pose. Toes together, sit back on your heels. Arms are straight forward. Your choice if your head wants to touch the ground or not. And if you can, try to outreach those arms a little bit further. Awesome job. In this position, we're going to lift our glutes up into the air, We're now onto our forearms from this position. One hand is going to come through, so that way our shoulder is now touching the ground, our deltoid. We're just going to hold it here. Head is still on the ground, glutes in the air. And when you're ready, both forearms down, switch, opposite side. You can outstretch that top hand if that feels best, or keep it where it is. Awesome job. And we get right back into child's pose, this time sitting all the way down. But instead of staying in the center, we're going to walk those hands out to the side. And notice a nice deep stretch on the opposite side of which you're facing. We're going to hold it here for 3 big inhales and 3 big exhales. Go at your own breath and switch sides when you're done. Trying to sink further and further on your exhales. That'll deepen that stretch and also aid in your flexibility. Remember, 3 big inhales, 3 big exhales. And when you're done, walk your hands and feet all the way up into tabletop position. We'll get into 3 cat-cows. So breathing in with our sternum close to our pelvis bone. Exhale as we push the floor away and gaze forward, arching that back. 2 more, same thing. Go at your own breath, at your own pace. Awesome job. And if you can get close to a chair or somewhere that's raised, we're just going to stay down onto our knees, have our arms up on the chair, and we're just going to sink down as far as we can until our head drops in between those arms. Your choice if you want to stay on those toes, that's irrelevant because right now we're really stretching that upper back. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly get ourselves right to a seated position. Stretch out those hamstrings, and we will call it a day. So to keep those toes up towards you, hinge forward at the waist, reach forward with a nice flat back. So try not to round everything. Keep those shoulder blades back and down, reaching forward. You're really going to feel that tightness in underneath of your legs. So in your calves, as well your hamstrings behind your thighs. When you're ready, we're going to take a big inhale, reach back. Exhale, we're going to round the back forward and reach as far as we can with those toes facing up. Breathe, big breath in. Exhale, reach further. 2 more just like that. Here we go. Big breath in. Your own pace. Awesome job. And on that last one, bring ourselves right up to a seated position. And to deepen that stretch, you can bend one of your knees to bring it into our center. Reach forward with that same arm and the same leg that's extended. And with this opposite hand, you can push down on your knee. But if you are experiencing any knee pain, just keep your hand off. You'll still feel that stretch in the bent glute, as well as behind our straight leg. Get ourselves back up to center, switch, same thing, opposite side. As long as your knee is close, your foot is close to your knee height. Again, that opposite hand can push down on that knee or just hang out. But again, if you are experiencing that knee pain, ease off on pushing down on the knee. Awesome job. We'll get ourselves back up to standing, keeping our head down. Stacking each vertebrae one at a time. Shoulder blades back and down. Big breath in, get up on those toes. And exhale, drop those heels. The last one, big breath in. Get on those toes, reach. And exhale, drop those heels. Boom, just like that, we have completed another workout. Thank you, Shelby, for joining us. Thank you to all of you guys that have joined us live. We are going to be live once again at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday. So if you guys are looking for another live workout or wanting to join that Fit and Free membership, you can do so at any time. It's $40 a month. Send me a DM, or of course, send a little comment if you guys are watching on YouTube. But again, that free workout is happening on Saturday if you guys are so inclined to participate. So thank you once again, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.